Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Today we're going to be doing a hem on a Brother Project Runway sewing machine. And we're going to be using this sewing foot. It has the R on it, the letter R. And this is called the blind hem foot. It makes hems that appear almost invisible. This is how the bottom of the foot looks like. It has this little guide in the middle. You can use this foot to hem pants, shirts, skirts, or anything that you want to make a hem of. So this is how the hem looks like on the right side of the fabric, and this is how it looks like on the wrong side. This is the outside. We're going to pretend that this is a pant leg, and we're going to make a hem. It's almost invisible. Very cool. This is how the stitching looks like, and this is the stitching all together. It's so awesome. On the other side, you don't see anything. I'm using this fabric scrap to show you how to make the hem. I'm going to do this on the other side. My machine is ready to go. If you need a video on how to thread this machine, you can go on the I button up there. I'm putting on the blind hem foot. You put it on the bracket here. We line it up. We line it up, and then we bring the foot down, and we try to just wiggle it in, and we are ready. We have our foot in place. Now we have to change the stitching. So for this particular sewing machine, every sewing machine is different. My hem stitches is the 10 and the 11. Both of these work with our foot, and you will know that the basic foot is the J, but when you change the first number, 10, you can see that it changed to the letter R. And then now, when you hit the 11, it's still R. But if you go to 0, the letter changes to the J. And this is R, and this is 11, and it's still R. And remember that the blind hem foot has the R, so those two stitches will work with this foot. This is important to always change it, otherwise your sewing is not going to work. So I'm going to use the 10 stitch first. When you make a hem, you're going to work on the wrong side of the fabric. This is the right side. You can see the hem, the invisible hem, and this is the wrong side. You see the stitching here, and you see the stitching on the underside of the fold. Stitching, no stitching. We're going to work on the other side of our fabric. Now, we're going to make a fold, and this is the whatever size of hem you want to make. We folded it in. Now, we're going to fold again, but we're not making a fold like this again. we are going to pinch the bottom of the fabric here. Where is the fold? The fold is here, and this is the bottom of the edge. We're going to pinch with our fingers one side, and we're going to pinch on the other side. Now we're lifting it up, and now we have our fold. This is the right side, and this is the wrong side. You're going to want to leave a little bit of single fabric. So let me just even this out by pushing the fabric down. Pushing the fabric down. And we have to make sure that it's fairly even because you want your stitching to be straight. I'm going to do that again slowly. We're going to fold our fabric inwards to whatever size of hem you need. Going to fold it in, and we want to make sure that it's fairly straight because we want our hem to be straight as well. And now we're going to make another fold. We're not folding again the same way. We are pinching the side of our fabric, and then on the other side of the fabric we are lifting, and then we have our fold, but we want to make this a little bit even, so I'm pushing the hem a little bit down and a little bit down. Now we are ready to go to our sewing machine. So I want to show you the sewing foot again. We are going to line up this tab here with our fold. So the tab here, we're going to line it up with this fold here. Is going to go on top of the fold, and that's how we make the hem. So again, this is our edge of the fabric, and we have a fold here. We're lining up this tab of our foot on top of the fold, like so, top of our fold. Let me put this back on our sewing machine. So our single edge is going to go to the left side, and our fold is gonna go underneath our edge right here. So now let me take off our clip. We're lining up the top of our hem, and our fold is underneath the tab. We're bringing down our foot like so. Now we are ready to sew. You can use matching thread if you want it to blend in with your fabric, but as you can see, that is nearly invisible. And then we have to see how it looks like. So this is how our stitching looks like. relatively straight, and this is the other side. And now, drum roll please. We have to see how the right side of our fabric looks like. So we see our stitching here and here, but on the other side, nearly invisible. How cool is this hem? We missed a little bit here on the edge, but we can always go back. How awesome is this? Very, very cool. I'm going to try this again with the number 11 stitch, and we're going to compare how different they are from one another. I'm going to just cut this side here so I can hem it. I will be right back. So this side is how the first stitching of the hem that we did looks like, and this is the second one. You can see between the little pointy ends has little curves. This is the 11 stitch, and this is the 10 stitch. The 10 stitch is a little bit straight, and then we have the point, the little triangle, and this one has the little curvy lines, and the hem looks like this. I made the hem smaller, but again, you cannot see the stitching on the right side. How awesome is that? Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. As always, you can follow me on my social media sites. Have a good rest of the week. Bye bye everyone.